Hi, everybody. So, I got a problem with this. I have a little problem with that's a soundbite for somebody. Okay, so as anyone that knows, I'm boycotting the NBA Finals because freaking screw the WrestleMania matchup for 4 straight years, known as the Golden State Warriors and the Cleveland LeBrons. Okay, I'm done with that. I am so freaking done. But it's not about, well, technically it's kind of about that, but not necessarily, and here's the reason why. According to several sources, LeBron James, and now this is just a rumor, nothing's confirmed, nothing's set in stone. Let me fix the camera. There you go. Nothing's set in stone, nothing like that. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to rawr about it. But apparently, one of the teams LeBron James will be speaking to during the offseason, no matter if his team, the LeBron Cavs, the LeBrons, win the finals, or if he once again, chokes to death and fails once again in the NBA Finals because lol, that's LeBron James's gimmick in the NBA. But anywho, as their golden child. So rumor is, as I said, I don't know if I've already lost my mind. Like I've got a lot going on right now, so it's kind of like if I seem a little blah, please excuse me. But LeBron James supposedly is in talk, or will talk, with the Boston Celtics during the offseason, no matter if the Cavs win or the Cavs lose to the Golden State Warriors. And all I'm going to say is this. Not that, excuse me. Hell freaking no. Hell freaking no. Do I want LeBron James, LeBum James, LeBitch James, LeFlop James to even think, let alone be on this team? Hell no. Hell freaking no. Do I want. Why? So he could throw, like, I don't know, Jason Tatum under the bus? Since he's the most likely to stay? Because, Danny Ainge's probably going to trade away Jaylen Brown or let him walk. Kyrie ain't going to be want to play with him again. He already experienced that the first time around. And what? Oh, the Celtics made the finals, man. The Celtics made the finals. Yeah. Just to lose to the Warriors again. Well, let's just say LeBron loses to the Warriors again. Oh God, I no, and oh God, I just don't want LeBron. I don't want the player. You know how weird that's going to be for me if that even remotely even thought about happening, let alone happened. For me, the most hated player in all of sports, for me, any sport, football, basketball, obviously, baseball, whatever. LeBron James ends up on my team, the Boston Celtics, the team that I've been a fan of since I was like 5, 6 years old. And people don't believe me, and if they see me on Facebook, they know I have a little Boston Celtics shirt with my mom, and I was like 5 or 6 in Copley Square in Boston. Actually, no, it's Copley. No, it's Faneuil Hall. Faneuil Hall. But still, oh my God, no. I don't want LeBron. You most most Celtics fans hate LeBron. They hate LeBron, and for good reason, because they know that deep down, even though the band's the best player in the band, deep down, Larry Bird always has been, always will be a better player than freaking LeBron James. And people say, but LeBron's the most athletic player there's ever been. Okay, LeBron's very athletic, absolutely. They don't mean crap in the NBA. I'm just no, I don't want that cancer, because that's what LeBron is. LeBron is a cancer. And people say, well, he's the best player in the world. He's not the best player in the world. Get the hell out of here. Plus, even if this was 10 years ago, maybe I'd be like, well, but LeBron's older. And again, he's a cancer. All right. He picks his own players, and they usually end up hating him afterwards. And then he throws a bus, especially they hate him because he throws a bus on him, even though he's the one that has like a horrible shooting night, because he has like 20 points on like 5 for 26 shooting with 8 assists and like 10 rebounds, ESPN and Fox Sports give him a free pass because laws, the LeBron networks. No, I don't want that on my squad. I don't want that on my team. And it's not my team, but the team that I support, the team that I'm a fan of. I don't want LeBron on the Celtics. It's a big freaking mistake. And I get it. I guess technically there'd be a better shot of LeBron in the Celtics than the Rockets because anyone that knows me, I've been saying it forever now. LeBron will never go to the West because LeBron is a too much fun to go to the Western Conference because he knows he's gonna get his ass kicked within I don't know the second round to the Utah Jazz, for example, with the real Rookie of the Year shout out Donovan Mitchell. But not that fake one. Ben Simmons, I get into my first year, but I'm still rookie. No, not bitch. But anyways, freaking Jason Tatum's more of a rookie for the year than he is. Freaking Ben Simmons. But anyways, LeBron, again, this is all speculation. To me, LeBron's going to end up with Philly. Yippee. He's going to throw Ben Simmons. Speaking of, shout out to Kendall Jenner. It's a new girlfriend, which means lol his career. It's dead. And Joel Embiid, Mr. I like to talk smack and have nothing to show for it. By the way, Joel Embiid, shout out. How's it going with that date with Rihanna? Yeah, that's what I thought. But anywho, back to this video. I don't want. And the thing is, too, even hypothetically speaking, the Celtics won. I can see it now. Well, the other reason why the Celtics won and got to the NBA Finals is because they have LeBron James, the greatest player of all time. No, I don't want to hear that. I want this team to dethrone LeBron, not become LeBron. It's like any Star Wars geeks and nerds out there. It's like freaking Episode 3 when Obi-Wan freaking slashed off Anakin Skywalker's legs whenever he became Darth Vader. He's like, you were supposed to be the chosen one. You're supposed to dethrone the Sith and not, basically you're supposed to dethrone the Sith, not become them. Yeah, I don't want this team to become the Sith in this situation. I don't want to become the bad guys because, LeBron. No, just please, just don't, dear God, dear Hunter, the Hearst, the Hemsley, do not bring LeBron James to Beantown. Because, and I get it, LeBron, he went to high school, his team was the Irish, and they were green. How funny would it be if LeBron... And, I hear Antoine Walker. First of all, Antoine Walker gives you advice, run. This is the same guy that, lost all his money off betting in Vegas, which is one of the saddest stories ever, because Antoine Walker is one of the more solid players in the NBA, and then he just threw it all away, literally, with this cash. So... Antoine Walker, shout out Celtic great Antoine Walker, gives you advice. No, but yeah, I just hope to God that seriously LeBron does not become a member of the Boston Celtic. It just wouldn't seem right. It wouldn't feel good to me. It'd be almost like, I don't know, if Tom Brady had retired as a Patriot, and this was obviously several years ago. And Peyton Manning wanted one more run, and he's like, "Oh, go to New England with the Patriots." No, that's a perfect analogy right there. Because Patriots fans hated Peyton Manning, still do. Celtics fans hate LeBron, probably always will. So, no, just please don't. And ironically, not both Peyton Manning and LeBron James are known as the greatest by ESPN, and yet they can go shove a freaking, I don't know, Scott Van Pelt right up their rear ends, because lol, who watches SportsCenter anymore? But anyways, seriously, LeBron is a Celtic. Any Celtic fan watching this, the hell you think of this? Because to me, it's just a nightmare situation, because just no.